Oh, radio, tell me everything you know. I'll tell you what the radio is telling me, and that is the possibility of Matt Cardona returning to the WWE. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. We've got some wrestling news, and that news is that Matt Cardona could be returning to Triple H's WWE, as Triple H and his big fucking nose are massive fans of Matt Cardona and also his wife, Chelsea Green. Now, I want to note that I said Matt Cardona could be returning to the WWE and not Zack Ryder. Why? Because it's 2022. Apparently, characters are bad. Apparently, gimmicks are bad. Nobody wants that. Everybody wants guys in tights pretending to wrestle. So Zack Ryder, he's gone. The radio has been thrown out the window, and instead Triple H is interested in bringing back just boring, jacked up, roided up Matt Cardona. Now, I was never a massive fan of Zack Ryder, but he was different. You know what? He was appealing. I liked the guy. I thought he was okay, and he had a big internet fan base. He even created the Internet Championship, and it was the title didn't really mean anything, but he created it. He created a belt for himself because he couldn't get a belt on TV. He could not win a title to save his life, so he created the Internet title, Then he eventually did win a belt. He won the United States Championship just to lose it like a day later on Monday Night Raw. I believe he won it at Mania, then he lost it the next night. So, yeah, Zack Ryder never exactly had the greatest run in WWE in terms of success and titles, but he was a memorable character. He did have a catchy theme song, and he pretty much got himself over. If we're being honest, after his run with Edge, the Edgeheads, it looked like Zack Ryder was done. You know, he got moved to ECW, and if he never came up with the whole, cool, goofy Zack Ryder, radio character, then he probably would have been released a long time before he actually left the company. But my problem is, I don't think what he's doing at the moment with Matt Cardona, as Matt Cardona, that doesn't appeal to me. I've seen bits of his stuff in NWA and Impact Wrestling, and it's just another guy that would fit in Triple H's NXT Black and Gold, but I don't think there's room for a Matt Cardona. I don't think Matt Cardona adds fuck all to WWE. I don't want to see him back as Matt Cardona. If they're going to bring him back as Zack Ryder, then possibly. I thought Zack Ryder was interesting. It's different. I look at the roster, and you don't really see anybody like Zack Ryder on the roster, but you see a shitload of people like Matt Cardona. So hopefully, if he does come back, then he is allowed to use the Zack Ryder gimmick, but I think the guy's over that, and I don't think Triple H is interested in that. We can see what Triple H wants. Triple H wants serious wrestlers wrestling 20-minute matches every single night, and that's not what I want, and that's not what a majority of fans want. So yeah, we'll see what happens in terms of Matt Cardona. As for his wife, I'll take his wife back. I'll take his wife, no problem. Apparently, Shawn Michaels is also a massive fan of Chelsea Green, and he would love to give her some of his own Sweet Chin music, but it appears she would not be in the development brand. If she comes back, she'll be going to the main roster, either Raw or SmackDown, so as much as Shawn Michaels would like to work with her, it doesn't look like that would be the case. Now, I made a video like a couple of months ago saying that she's flat as... I said something like she's as flat as an iron board. Now, I was not saying she's unattractive. I was not saying she's ugly. She's done a lot of model shoots, photo shoots lately, and she's hot. I'm not denying that, but I don't think she's absolutely amazing. I don't need to see Chelsea Green. I'm not going to beg Chelsea Green to come back to WWE. It's not going to make my year if Chelsea Green comes back to WWE. But, I mean, who knows? She couldn't be worse than half the women on the current roster. So we'll have to wait and see. But for me, I would like to see Matt Cardona come back, but in the character of Zack Ryder. I have no interest in seeing him do what he's doing at the moment. And that is, like I said, literally just being a jacked up, roided up guy with no personality that just wants to wrestle. For me, that doesn't do jack shit for me. So yeah, let us know, guys, down below. Do you want to see Matt Cardona return to the WWE? Do you want to see his hot wife, Chelsea Green, return to WWE? I mean, I'm more interested in seeing Chelsea Green, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, Triple H probably wants to stick his big nose up Zack Ryder's ass. So, Zack Ryder or Matt Cardona, call him what you want. He'll probably be back because Triple H brings everyone back. We've seen it Raw and SmackDown every single week. Another bum comes back. So, why not bring Mark Cardona back? You know what? You may as well. You brought everyone else back, Triple H. Don't stop at Mark Cardona. You may as well bring him back too. Anyway, guys, that's it. Catch you in the next one. Peace.